Welcome back, everyone, to another live on We Rebuilds. Hey, so what I have going on tonight, I know it's late for some people. Some people it's uh what is it, like maybe one something in the morning. For some it's 10, and for some it's like seven something, and then for some it's like maybe one something in the afternoon. So I know the time zones are different, but what we got to try to do a little bit of focus on tonight is we are going to try and see if we could put some of this stuff together. I know there's a whole bunch of screws that I'm also missing. And since I'm missing, well, not really missing, but I have some screws that I need to find because we gotta put some fasteners or screws inside of here. We're about to do that too. So it's a whole bunch that we need to basically take care of right now. So we're about to start doing that. So today, earlier, we kind of mapped out how we need to get some of this stuff done. So now what I'm going to try to do is just remove basically the pieces of, well, not remove, but just loosen up this piece so I could get this out, this clip out, or the holder for the screw, and call it a day. So this is what? A T25. So that's what you will need, a T25. All right, cool. So we got this one side off. We're gonna do the other side. And this is just something simple because this is just a couple of the other broken pieces that I left on here actually. And I mean, I have extra bolts too. So just in case if I need more when I'm putting up everything underneath the car or the bottom of the car, then I have extra stuff as well. So we have extra so we could use and get a lot of this stuff done sooner. So that's why it's good when like you're rebuilding a car, you basically save most of your parts and screws and whatever and bolts, because you never know what you're gonna need in the case of like how I'm dealing with all of this stuff currently. All right, now we have that piece removed. Hold on, let me grab my other camera so I could, when I'm ready, I could edit some videos for y'all. All right, so since since I have this broken piece, y'all could see that it kind of look weird right here and down this side. But I decided not to buy a new piece because it's not bad, and it's honestly it's underneath the car, so there's no need. But we had to buy the fender extensions. So this, I want to say, is for the right side, which we have two screws that go right here. So all we got to do is just put it on right now. And it's a T25 to put these things in. So I'm gonna do one side and then we do the other, or one screw at a time, honestly. Well, looks like it don't want to go in. or maybe because it's new, I need to use some more force. Hold on. Let me see. Looks like it don't want to go on. So basically, how it should look underneath the top is it's two right here, and then the other two over this side, and then like you basically have everything together. Hey, how's it going? So maybe what I'm thinking or guessing is these ones are probably different from the ones that is in this one currently. So I'm gonna see if I could take an old screw out of this old one and try it to see if it's gonna work. If it does, then all I'm just gonna do is just take these off. All I'm just gonna do is just take these off and put these in. Since it looks like they will more likely go in versus the other one. But hold on, let me try. Yeah, they feel like it doesn't want to budge. Like I gotta force it in there. So these looks like it's from a different screw. So since it looks like it's from a different screw, I'm gonna get a flat head and see if I have 4 of these, then I probably could just use that and do that instead. Because these look like they go in and they lock it without no issues anyways. See? They go in, they lock it, they ain't moving. So more than likely I'll just use this instead. And let's pull those other ones out. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3. See if I got a 4th one. This looks like the 4th one. And the 5th one. All right, cool. So we have more than enough. I'm gonna just take care of these two, since these two are different, and I guess these other screws are the ones that go through the rest of everything else. Yeah, so these are the screws that go through everything else. All right, I'm gonna go get a flat head and basically pull these out, and then we're gonna push these in, and then we'll start screwing it down to that. And then since we have extra screws, then now we know we can use these extra screws to just put everything under the bottom of the bumper. All right, so what I'm gonna do is remove these two since these are different from everything else, and then just use the original ones that came off the broken one. So all I'm gonna do is just take a flathead and just basically pull it off. Just have a flathead, lift it up. And pull one off. And then we have the other one. All right, so that is off. So we're gonna put back the original one that came off the other one. See if everything lines up. Yep, so you see it? It's just that on the bottom, it's just gonna look a little bit different. But remember, it's wide enough, so it should be good. All right, now let's try this again for the second time. So that's the first one. And this is the second one. And you can see it just locks in and it doesn't do a whole bunch of movement. So, and then it looks like there is I don't know if it's like a clip that goes through this hole or maybe another screw or something, but just it looks like there's something that should be here, which I'm thinking is probably like a little clip that you just push through and it basically locks it. But now I know, because what you're gonna have running through here is the I can't remember the name of it right now, but you should have the inner tie rod that runs basically through here. So that's probably what goes through here. So now we know that. Now we could just take it back off because now we know. So now we're gonna do the other side and take out those new ones and put the old ones in. Okay, and this will be for the other side. So we have those two done. Let's move on to something else. All right, so we have that out. Now these screws, I'm gonna leave them out because I think I have a couple more use for them with some of the other things. I just need to figure out that once I go under the car and see exactly what else do I need them for. All right, so we have that piece, you know. I think there is a plastic cover that runs from right here. Let me see if I have that laying around. And if we could put that on as well. I have one. Where's the other? Something, Matthew? Well, I'm just basically trying to finish the last set of things that we have laying out for this car today. We're just looking at every small little thing that we need to put that I think that we're missing, and we're just gonna start putting those stuff on. So whatever we have laying around, we're just gonna start getting them and put them together. So yeah, so we just gotta trying to put some of these last minute stuff together since we got the car back to where it's at. I'm just trying to look for all of the little pieces. And then just see what else, whatever I could take care of tonight, while it's late, I'll just take care of and get it out of the way. Sup, loser? I mean, look like we both in the same boat, you know? This is good. All right, so I found this one piece that goes under here. I don't think I have the one that goes on that side. So now I know I probably need to order that as well as another thing that I might be maybe be missing. So that one is on. That one is on. All right, so that's one less thing, but I still gotta find the other one for the other side. I do have a couple of things that I need to put this car back in the air. I do have a couple of things that I want to look at. One of them, I need to get the steering wheel completely straight. And what I'm gonna probably do is just loosen the bolt from underneath the bottom, just to slightly get it basically as straight as possible. So more than likely, I got two options. I could either put the car in the air and then make sure I have the steering wheel straight, and then it's gonna be easier to deal with. Yeah, so that's probably the next course that I need to take and get that done. Right now we have a battery right here charging, so I'm gonna connect the quick jacks to the battery so we could get the car in the air. There is two other clips that I'm looking for. So I need these to be, so these are gonna be under the car. It basically holds the exhaust. So I wanna say, I can't remember what size bolt these use. So, but I think I have some bolts laying around. If I could find 4 of these, then I'll put these four in. But I have 4 that needs to go underneath the car. What else? I have a whole bunch of extra little screws that I bought and stuff like that. So whatever places I need to, as I said, we're just putting all the small pieces and the small stuff to take care of what we need. These I think go inside of the fender liner. So we have that to take care of. So this is the original one, which I didn't know that I had four before me buying four new ones. So I have an extra four of them, or what? But there is a little hole that's in the bottom where it covers the transmission cover. What I'm trying to do is find two clips that basically are used to go in there, and so that can't basically move all around. So that is the next thing that I have planned, to get that out of the way, and then we move on to the next thing. So I have, as I said, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm kind of like going through a little at a time, because I have plenty. So these are the stuff for the side skirts. These are more screws for the fender liner. So we have those. Yes, there's just a couple of the small things that I need to find and make sure that we have, so we could move on to the next thing. So this is another clip. I'm trying to find all the clip that basically matches, so I could just put back everything into its correct spot, and so I don't really have to change anything, honestly. Oh yeah, and I have a more box, one more box, parts and bolts. So probably what the next thing I'll probably do tonight is see if I could drain the engine oil. I might either do that tonight or just wait in the morning to take care of that. And might as well get that out of the way. Yeah, so I don't see anything else that I think I'll need for right now. We just probably got to put this car in the air and see what it looks like, what else that we need to take from under it, and get everything straight. So I'm gonna put y'all right here, and I'll see if I could bring the car up. I'm just trying to make sure that everything, there's nothing touching anything. And just gotta make sure everything is good before doing anything. What we just want to know, hey, it goes up. And like this, since the system is hydraulic, it's probably like going down slowly, but you can't really see it. I just need to lock it real quick, and then once I lock it, it can't go nowhere, basically. But I'm just walking around to make sure, hey, everything is good before I actually do that. All right, I will keep going. All right, so when you hear that click, you can see right there, it's about to lock. So all I need to do is just bring it down a little bit, and it basically locks into place. All right, so we got it in the air. Another thing is too, what I could use most of the time is like the best thing, those blocks right there to hold it up. But also, I'm not gonna go under there for long. But normally, what you want to do is put another piece of this block under there. So just in case if the first one fail, you have another one basically there to. It's just a fail-safe mechanism, so you basically don't get crushed. All right. All right, so when I was test driving it, I hear like a few weird sounds. So I just wanted to find out where are those weird sounds coming from. Yeah, and since we have it down right here, I should be able to put that other piece in that holds up holds the Freon line up. This Freon line. So there's a clip that I need to put in, so I'll put that in right now, so we could at least hold that Freon line as well. All right. So let me just look for that one spot and put this thing in. Yeah, so I think it's this spot right here. So we're gonna basically put it in, and that should be it. All right, so I gotta find exactly where this line goes in correctly. So I'm basically not, messing up anything. And then that should be it. All right. The only thing else I'm probably gonna do is take these wheels off and or take this wheel off, see if I could get everything connected correctly with the AC line, and that should be it. So I'm gonna go grab some tools and see how it goes. But for now, uh, just make sure y'all hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's just going to pretty be much what I got going on right now, and then I'll figure out the rest. But it's just all of these stuff that we're trying to fix is just the last minute set of things, and then we're basically done with it. Then we get to take it to Audi, have them reprogram the power steering and the clock spring, and then that's it. Car is done, ready to see the road. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Stay positive, stay motivated, and don't forget, our haters are our biggest motivators. Cool? But until next time, we are out.